Virgo, welcome to a timeless spiritual guidance message and reading today. I've just been shuffling and meditating on some beautiful oracle cards, and Spirit just brought forward this message, and I am sending you through this message a spiritual hug, Virgo. So that's a beautiful frequency to receive, and I hope all is well. So sending a spiritual hug to you, Virgo. I'm going to just work with the tarot now, clarify your situation, and then we're going to work with gene keys, and then we're going to look at which chakra energy point to focus on as a meditation to bring more energy and vibrancy into life at the moment, I feel. And then we're going to also work with a beautiful postcard from Spirit to bring your message together at the end, helping you feel that nice, deep spiritual hug, Virgo. So I wonder what's going on. Sometimes we need hugs when we're not feeling 100%. Sometimes it's just nice to get lots of hugs anyway. So Spirit, I'm working with the tarot, just calling in highest guidance, angels, archangels, ascended masters, bodhisattvas, Virgo collective guides, coming in please to clarify and help with Virgo's situation. Okay, Virgo, there's quite some layering of cards here that I've just received. Let's have a look, let's see what's going on. Okay, Virgo, so we have Ace of Wands, so a spiritual hug, sending you inspiration. There are new beginnings, good news coming, Virgo. Ace of Wands is a powerful energy card to receive, so perhaps you're finding your way out of something and coming into new passion. Perhaps you are thinking about traveling and then really working with some energy of excitement. Perhaps the spiritual hug is like a congratulation from Spirit, because the Ace of Wands is good news and it's about starting something creative, working in a new initiative, Virgo, perhaps a new job. So a spiritual hug to say congratulations, it's either on the way or it's here. That's a nice start to your reading. And then we have the Hierophant that came through. Another powerful card. So the Hierophant is about really working into your sense of knowledge, Virgo. Working on your beliefs, sharing, education, social groups. So wonder if this spiritual hug and this Ace of Wands is asking you to choose which traditions you embrace and how to do it, Virgo. So that's really interesting. I'm going to put that down and see what the clarification is for that. Okay, because you've been in a situation of the Ten of Swords, endings and feeling defeated. So I think this spiritual hug is to let you know that on the way is the Ace of Wands, and you've been stuck in the Ten of Swords, which is betrayal, which is about feeling like you're in failure and ruin, exhaustion, feeling rock bottom, Virgo. So that's my feeling as we started, that the spiritual hug is both support but also to give you a sense of knowing that coming into your life very soon is this Ace of Wands, this inspired action that releases this sense of the Ten of Swords and brings you into more social groups, perhaps sharing your knowledge, perhaps educating and teaching. And that this is your Ace of Wands. If you take that spiritual hug in that direction, it's going to take you into the Hierophant energy, and that is a good thing, Virgo, to take you out of the Ten of Swords. because we then had the King of Wands. So this Ace of Wands is going to bring you into this King energy, out of the Ten of Swords. So you're going to feel like you're in charge again. You're going to feel like you have a leadership sense, optimism, and even unexpected income on the way, Virgo. And this could be to do with that Ace of Wands energy, starting a new initiative with your knowledge, with the Hierophant energy, in perhaps creating a new social group. I wonder if you're feeling that you want to start something, Virgo. This is a spiritual hug from Spirit in this timeless message and reading to say, yes, you have the leadership skills. You do have beliefs, strong beliefs. You can share and create a new social group through education, sharing knowledge, and just making a release from your situation of this feeling stuck, feeling like there's no way out, that you've been hitting a wall and in exhaustion and feeling unable to cope. So this hug is about motivating you to start something new. And Spirit is saying that's very possible. Yes, start a new initiative, Virgo. It may be that it's quite traditional in that you share knowledge and education, or you yourself go into something traditional and start learning something new. Perhaps it is to do with religion, perhaps it's to do with spirituality, perhaps it's about setting up something that will help other people come out of Ten of Swords energy. So when you have had the experience of exhaustion and inability to cope, Spirit is saying that not only are they giving you a spiritual hug to help and give you positive energy, but your innate, grounded King of Wands energy, Virgo, this leadership, will allow you and inspire you to take charge and initiate a new project for yourself and for others. So that feels very powerful. I'm going to take a gene key card for you, Virgo. So if you haven't already studied your hologenetic profile, you can download that for free at genekeys.com. Now, this gene key that comes through, you may have it in your profile, you may not. All gene keys are active at all time in all hologenetic profiles. These are frequencies that can explain what the shadow is here in this situation and the dilemma that you're facing, Virgo. And it can also show what the gift is that you can bring or experience, and a superpower that's innately available here in this situation as the Ten of Swords energy ends and you come away from feeling exhausted, rock bottom, that hitting the wall feeling, and move into a decision to start something new. Feel your inspiration, feel that there is a spiritual hug hugging you and giving you a new sense of enthusiasm to activate your leadership qualities, Virgo, and use your knowledge to educate and create a new initiative for a social group. Perhaps this is to do with something you're working on spiritually, Virgo. Perhaps a meditation group, a new yoga class, a breathwork experience for people, a workshop that inherently gives people their own sense of a spiritual hug from you and from Spirit as you work with Spirit, that allows this Ten of Swords energy to end and stop and be released, so that a sense of well-being can come back into your life, Virgo. So Spirit gave us Gene Key 11. Now Gene Key 11 is very powerful. We're going to look at what the dilemma is. Virgo, the dilemma here is your belief in this situation. So if you've been in the Ten of Swords for a long time, believing that you can get out of it and access inspiration and leadership and come into creating and sharing and giving is going to be hard, because the shadow here is obscurity. So you may be feeling the Ten of Swords energy has caused obscurity in your life for you. Now, Spirit is saying that the gift here is idealism. So if you can tap into the Hierophant energy, the idealism of your knowledge, the education that you can give, or that which you're seeking to go and learn, then you're going to feel lighter, because the superpower here is light. So you're going to feel lighter, which is the opposite of the Ten of Swords energy. And it brings you into the sense of leadership and being in charge again, Virgo. So that's what they're inviting you to do with this spiritual hug, this warmth, is to warm you up and come back into the light, step out of the obscurity, choose to set a new initiative up where you can share your knowledge, share what you know is great education for people. And this is going to really give you a sense of leadership and inspiration, taking you far, far, far away from this sense of the Ten of Swords and feeling like you're hitting a brick wall and unable to cope, Virgo. So I'm going to ask Spirit now to let us know which chakra point to be working on, Virgo, in this situation that you've been facing, and to really heal from this Ten of Swords, this sense of collapse in your life, perhaps feeling rock bottom and feeling this inability to express obscurity, feeling heaviness, not lightness, and how to really access the point of leadership and inspiration again, the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands energy, whilst staying, Virgo, in that Hierophant energy as well, the traditional education and knowledge that you hold. And then Spirit has asked you to focus on your throat chakra, Virgo. Truth. Speaking your truth is going to bring out the light. It's going to take you out of that sense of obscurity. It's going to actually put you in a leadership position when you speak your truth. It's going to inspire others and keep recreating inspiration, Ace of Wands energy for you, Virgo, as you go. That's powerful. Let's read you what that little meditation here is for this guidance. Truth. It is safe for me to align and express my higher truth, wisdom and knowing. I allow others to hold a different perspective to me and know that there is enough space in the universe for all of our truths, including my own. I am honest with myself and hear the resonance of truth in my words. I express my truth. Virgo, that's perfect alignment with creating something, a group, a workshop, a class, something that you're creating, Virgo, where you can speak your truth, come into your light, take away this Ten of Pentacles feeling like you can't speak or you're not being seen. Take yourself back into leadership, take yourself back into the Ace of Wands. So it's time to create a new beginning, Virgo. It's time to speak your truth. It is time to just release the Ten of Wands. Spirit is with you. They are really with you, and they're saying that you can create this new incredible beginning when you speak your truth, when you allow the light back in, or to express the light through your voice and come into that King of Wands strong leadership energy, Virgo. And Virgo, you're so grounded and so connected to the earth that this may also be very much a part of your expression in life. So I've just been shuffling and asking Spirit for a postcard from Spirit guidance for you, Virgo, to just bring this reading into a nice sense of healing and connection and that energy of inspiration for you, Virgo. Dear Virgo, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Virgo, this is tying into that Hierophant energy. So what is it that you are spiritually looking to move towards, either to learn or to share? What wisdom do you have to share? Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. So turn away from the Ten of Swords, that energy of not coping, Virgo, and step into your leadership, step into your inspiration, and into your truth. Okay. So carrying on with your message. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever, Virgo. We adore you over here. And that just feels like that spiritual hug at the beginning that you received, Virgo. That's so amazing. What would love do? And can you release yourself energetically from the Ten of Swords, that rock bottom feeling? What decision can you take to start something new, whether it's learning for yourself or sharing the knowledge that you do have, the spiritual knowledge and wisdom, Virgo, that you do have, speaking your truth, creating something brand new, taking charge, initiating a new project, Virgo. I feel that in that initiation, that brings your inspiration, taps you into love, taps you into truth, and taps you into social groups in alignment to this message of bringing more truth and more love and more joy and happiness to you. Virgo, I hope this message has served you, and I wish you well on your journey, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take lots of care, sending you that spiritual hug and love.